Stacey Dunmire here. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to share some information with you about mindful productivity. What is mindful productivity? Well, by definition, it's being consciously aware of what you're doing while you're doing it, in conjunction with being aware of your emotional and mental state. So what does that mean and how can we do it? Stay tuned. Mindful productivity is about calmly acknowledging and accepting your feelings and thoughts while engaged in work or creative activities. It's a way to give us new perspectives on work, life, the creation process, helping us enjoy the process and better understand ourselves. Besides helping with focus, mindful productivity also helps us notice signs of anxiety or stress at work earlier and better deal with them. Bryan Robinson says in his article titled 10 Tips for Mindful Productivity While Working from Home that employees working on autopilot face the risk of losing touch with themselves, the present moment, and the people around them. Commitments to self-care, spiritual life, family responsibilities, friends, partners, and children are frequently made and broken to deal with pressures to produce. Mindful workers have present moment awareness of their thoughts, emotions, and body sensations. They know when to close the laptop, mentally switch gears, and be fully present in the moment. Please see the description area below this video for links to the articles mentioned about this very important topic. Principles of mindful productivity. How can you apply mindfulness principles? The good news is you don't need to meditate every day to experience the benefits of mindful productivity. There are a few ways you can inject mindful productivity principles into your day so you can perform at your best while managing your mental health. Free yourself from past and future worries. Don't get trapped in reliving past work problems or pre-living future worries. Watch your thoughts and emotions at work. This is not about judging your emotional and mental states. Rather, it's about being aware of them, accepting them, and moving on so you can get back to being productive. Each time your mind wanders, just acknowledge the thoughts and emotions and bring your attention back to the task at hand. Get in the flow. To achieve a flow state, you need to find the right balance between the challenge of the activity and your own skill levels. Define your goal, cut out distractions, take a deep breath, and keep your mind fully attentive so you can stay relaxed and focused. Avoid multitasking. Humans are notoriously bad at multitasking, but few people can afford to stay focused on a single task until it's done. Clients need to be helped, emails need to be answered. Use mindful context switching to strike a balance between productivity and responsiveness. Question your procrastination. Struggling to get motivated? Finding its roots in our biology, procrastination is the result of a constant battle in our brain between the limbic system and the prefrontal cortex. Understanding the emotions behind procrastination is essential to overcome it. Cultivate your curiosity. In order to be productive and creative, make sure to balance your input and output. Observe the world, take time to learn, ask questions, don't take anything for granted. Develop a growth mindset. Having a growth mindset means you believe you can improve your intelligence and skills with hard work. Having a growth mindset is linked to better resilience and better long-term performance. Use metacognitive strategies. Metacognition is thinking about thinking or learning about learning. Instead of blindly working away, take the time to plan, monitor, and evaluate your working and learning experiences. Pay attention to your work environment. It's easy to just open your laptop and start working without questioning your work environment. Be mindful of your workspace and how it affects your productivity. Is it cluttered? Noisy? Note that none of these are negative in themselves. Some people do feel more creative in messy, noisy environments. It's all about being aware of what works for you and adapting your environment based on your findings. Take mindful breaks. Not just getting up to grab a cup of coffee, but instead using breaks to remind yourself to be mindful of your thoughts, emotions, and your environment. It all boils down to being present, bringing your full attention to your work, and being aware of your thoughts, emotions, as well as your work environment. You will be more productive, more creative, and overall will enjoy work better. For a more in-depth look at the principles of mindful productivity with links to activities on how to use those principles, please visit the links below in the description. I hope you found this information interesting and useful. Thanks for listening. Until next time, be well.
Hello again. Today's episode is about reminders. Reminders on the importance of getting outside and getting some fresh air. Now the reminders because we know how good we feel when we go outside. Right? You go outside, you come back in, you have clarity to go on and finish the Excel spreadsheet that you have started, but just need a break. Your brain stopped working, so you go outside, take a couple of big deep breaths, and you go back in. I'm going to just remind you why. Now, when you go outside, you are taking deep breaths. So you are feeling stressed, you can't finish your work, come outside, you have a couple of deep breaths. It's filling your body with oxygen. The blood flow is going easier, right? Because it relaxes, literally relaxes your blood vessels. So then it lessens stress. But then it also lowers your heart rate. And then it calms you. Then it focuses your mind so that when you go back inside, you have that clarity. You can go finish what you needed to do because of the fresh air, the oxygen, the relaxed blood vessels, and the slower heart rate, deep breathing that release the stress and the anxiety. Now, vitamin D is also a big factor of coming outside. Vitamin D, the biggest thing right now is it will help fight off, it will help build your immune system to help fight off the viruses and bacteria that's throughout the world right now. So you want to get outside. You want to get that natural medicine that vitamin D offers. It also regulates melatonin. So you want a regular melatonin level because you want to have a better sleep pattern. So if your melatonin is off, your sleep pattern is going to be off and you are going to be tired and not rested. Now, I already talked about lower stress because being outside helps you breathe better. You get, when it's raining, I love it. So you will breathe. I'm under an umbrella, everybody, so it's all good. So it lowers your heart rate and it will let you relax. Close your eyes like this is great. So now studies have shown that when you are outside for at least 5 minutes, your mood changes, so your self-esteem increases, your mood is improved, all just from 5 minutes of going outside. It's crazy. Now, typically when you're outside and it's not raining, you're running around. Well, if you were my kids, you might be running too. You're running around, you're playing soccer, you are playing basketball, you are playing hopscotch, you're doing something. That's exercise. That is going to increase your mood just by moving. The exercise in and of itself, and we did talk about the importance of exercise. All right, now being outside increases the oxygen levels. It will increase oxygen, and when you breathe out, it'll take out the toxins. So you breathe in the good oxygen and you let out all the toxins. Literally, the toxins outside, getting them out of your lungs. Clarity will increase. Like we said, you come outside and you go back inside, you have that sense of clarity. Now, I'm going to go through quickly, and they'll come up on the video as well, some areas where you can go, get outside, go for a walk, long hikes, short hikes, hikes with kids, hikes without kids. So I'm going to list them. Glen Fall Trails, Eternal Flame, Ellicott Creek Trailway, Stiegelmeyer Park Trails, Lower and Upper Akron Falls, Hunters Creek Park Trail, Cascades of Attica, Chestnut Ridge, Niagara Glen, Tillman Road Wildlife Management Trail, Rhinestone Woods, Buckhorn Island, Tiff Nature Preserve, Erie County Reforestation Area, Letchworth State Park, Dam Overlook Trail. I am hopeful that you will all get outside, enjoy the fresh air. Please enjoy the summer the best you can, and be well.